Check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. All right. Again, here's a video where I'm about to share a few words, a few of the author words from this book for anyone who might be encouraged to use the magic that's in this book. And especially if you're unfamiliar with the Gallery of Magic's works, their material that they put out. They have so many different books. It might be a video you want to listen to. Give me a minute. Let me hit this and we can go. Alright. Man. Alright. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's go. Here's a short chapter in the beginning of the book. The chapter is called How to Use This Book. Alright. So, here we go. Most magic books contain rituals to help solve individual problems. If somebody owes you money, there's a ritual to make them pay. If you want to get a better deal on something important, you can work a spell to improve your chances. This approach to magic is excellent. You choose what you need when you need it. But for long-term financial transformation, it's not enough. Over the years, members of the Gallery of Magic have tested every method imaginable, and the conclusion is always the same. A single long-term working, comprised of several connected rituals, brings the best results. That's what this book is. This isn't just a collection of rituals. It's a system. It's not here to offer quick fixes for individual money problems, although it might do that along the way. This book is the solution to money problems and the key to opportunity. Work through the rituals from the beginning to the end, and you will get the best results. Think of it as a single working, broken down into the important, recognizable parts. Each ritual builds on the last, moving you from where you are now into a new financial reality. The power comes from momentum, magic that doesn't just solve problems, but shifts the way money moves around you. You perform each ritual for a set number of days, as indicated in the text. After each ritual, you should pause for at least 2 days. That means you can get the whole thing done in about a year. But this isn't magic that should be rushed. Pausing between rituals might be ideal for you, rather than trying to get it done as fast as possible. Money is in motion, and so is this magic. It works with time rather than against it. And if you force it to move too fast, you might miss out on the opportunities that are trying to align for you. You can read ahead if you want, and I'd even advise you to do that. The ideas are useful from the beginning right through to the end. So it's worth reading the whole book to understand how you will experience the magic. You might want to know if you can skip certain rituals. You can, but you won't get the full benefits. If you cut parts out, the system still works, but it isn't as complete. Magic is always adaptable, but when it's designed as a whole, you should try to experience it that way. If you want to pick and choose, you can, but the best results come from working through it properly. You should never skip the stories and ideas that surround the rituals, even if they don't seem to apply to you. Read everything that's here, as magic is woven into the words, and by understanding these ideas and rituals have a much better way of working through you. Do the rituals have to be done in the order they're presented? Yes, that's the best way. Work with one ritual until it's complete. Then, after a short pause of 2 days or longer, or longer if you prefer, work with the next ritual. The sequence matters because each part of the working builds on the last, creating something bigger than the sum of its parts. If you absolutely need to adjust the order, the magic will still work. But following the structure will always give you the best possible results. What if a ritual has no relevance to you? If you come across a ritual or a chapter and feel that you've already dealt with those issues fully, be aware that it could be an area that needs much more work. Don't fall for your own assumptions about yourself. The best way to approach the book is by performing all the rituals, even when they don't seem relevant to you. If you trust the process, the discoveries you make will be surprising. And remember that the rituals will continue working to bring change long after you finish performing them. Don't expect all the results to come during the brief few days you're working with them. Can you do it all at once? No, that's not how this works. There should be gaps of a few days between these workings because this is magic that unfolds with time. It's not a one-shot ritual. It's a process of change. Let me read that again. It's not a one-shot ritual. It's a process of change. You need to allow time for it to integrate into your life, for the results to take shape, and for the next ritual to land on solid ground rather than on top of unfinished business. Some people will pause for weeks, months, or more between rituals. And if that feels right, then it's right. And then there's the final question. Do you repeat the whole system at any time? The answer is yes and no. When magic works, there's no need to repeat it. If you do a ritual and get results, you don't need to do it again. But if your circumstances change, the magic can be performed again. This doesn't mean you're repeating it. It means you're using it in a new situation. If you move into a completely new financial reality and need to adjust things again, the magic is still here. It grows with you. It moves with you. If you're looking for rituals to achieve highly specific results, you may need to look at some of our other books. But don't rush into that. In this book, for example, there is no ritual to improve your sales, earnings, or wages. And that's because the combined magic offered throughout the book will help you achieve that improvement. While you are certainly free to use the other books and methods to direct your magic at specific targets, Be aware that many of your problems will be resolved by working through all the rituals as they are set out. If a problem doesn't go away, or if you feel it needs extra attention, you always have options. But allow the magic in this book some time to work, as it can ease problems before they become serious and will make it easier for you to navigate through any difficult times. If you could send a message back to last week and tell yourself the winning lottery numbers, you would do it in an instant. If somebody told you it would cost $50,000 to send that message, you would pay it because you know it will be totally affordable. It's the same with magic. Whatever you spend today in terms of time and commitment to the magic and financial growth, it's nothing compared to what you will earn and attract. This book offers a financial shift with a long-term working that keeps unfolding even after the last ritual is done. Work through it properly and with serious commitment, and you will change the way money moves around you forever. I recommend reading the whole book within a few weeks of starting out so that you know what's coming and begin to engage with some of the core ideas that shape magic. And that was it. So that was enough said. The video was long enough. If you haven't got this book and you want to get it, even if you're not 100% sure that you're going to start on the magic right away, then I would get it and read it. I mean, if you're interested in it, get it and just read the whole book. And if you, because I just had to push myself and just force myself to start because I was about to bullshit because it's such a long, that's all I'm reading out the book. So if you want to turn off now, if that's all you came for, that's cool. I'm just talking now. But it's such a long process as far as working through the whole book. I was just going to be bullshitting about it and just putting it off. I was like, man, I'm going to start after I come back from this out of town and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? But I took the author words in the book and also received some encouragement by other people who was already into the book. You know what I'm saying? Already was doing the work. So I was like, fuck it, let's just begin. You know what I'm saying? I just completed the 3rd day of the first ritual in this book. The first ritual was a 7-day ritual. So I'm almost halfway through that. So yeah, if you interested in it and if you are drawn to doing it, that's probably the biggest thing. Like if you are drawn to doing it, you know what I'm saying? Get the book, read through it so you know exactly what everything is through there and ain't nothing coming as a surprise. Read through all the material and shit, but you got to use the momentum too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you're drawn to it and you're motivated by it, you know what I'm saying? That's energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is energy, right? You know what I'm saying? So, that's momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when it comes to magic. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you want to be rolling, the ball to be rolling downhill. Not in a positive way, but as far as momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to roll with the momentum so you can be using that momentum to help bust through these obstacles and blocks that we have set up in our life. You know what I'm saying? If you highly motivated to do it and then you just keep putting it off and just bullshitting or just hesitating due to anxiety or any other reason, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Probably due to because you're anxious, you know what I'm saying? Then what happens is you wait, you lose some momentum, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy dwindles and goes elsewhere, and then like you don't do it, or you're not even like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I believe it at that. That's all I got to say. Financial Transformation Magic by Damon Brand.